Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
We have a great show for you. We feature this beautiful Hawaiian Scroll Koa Reversible Fish hook in gold plated.
Yes.
Over brass. Now we're featuring it in silver plated over brass. It's reversible.
It's a wow.
It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. You can see how stunning it looks. It takes away from me. You know?
I thought you were going to say it takes your breath away.
And it takes my breath away. But you can see on the other side, it's Koa Wood. And then we have the Hawaiian Scroll. We paired it with a longer chain, a 24-inch Cuban length. And this chain
really
is substantial.
Nice.
Yes. It feels beautiful on your neck. Now, I pulled it up because I wanted to showcase it, right here in the V of my shirt. But it's actually a longer chain. And if you like wearing... Can you see that? If you like wearing it a little longer, you can wear it a little longer. Now, as I said earlier, you can wear it either on the Koa side, because it's reversible, or on the Hawaiian Scroll. I'm feeling a little fancy, so I'm wearing it on the Hawaiian Scroll side. But if you got the gold one and you loved it, then you're going to love the silver one because it's so easy to wear with the stainless steel chain.
No, it's beautiful. And it's interesting because we've been having a lot of people wanting the silver look, right? And loving the stainless steel because it's so easy to care for. And you just don't have to think about it. And especially for men, they love having it easy care.
Now, I want to point out, this is a special price only for the holidays. This price is not the normal price. You could see, you're probably thinking, wait, that's a really great price.
Yeah.
It is a really great price. I designed this particular fish hook because I wanted certain features to, for it to have.
Right.
And it has all these beautiful features. And I love to share. So I wanted to make sure it's affordable and you're able to give it to yourself or gift it to somebody.
That's an amazing price. I will say only limited quantities. Mm-hmm. I always feel bad if you call and we say we're sold out. So make sure if this is something you think you'd like to get for yourself or as a gift that you call and place your order. I think what's really great about this design is, again, Wayne and I were talking about how we're trying to make things affordable, and all of you are so generous getting gifts for people, but why not make it a twofer? And so by making it reversible, it's as though you're giving a gift of two different pendants because you can wear it as the beautiful koa or you can wear it as the beautiful scroll.
And it kind of is is it a two, when I say 2-for, it's a 3-for. Because if you give the pendant separate from the chain and you keep the chain for yourself, the chain is always a bonus. We always try and include the chain because there's nothing worse than getting an item. It's like getting a toy without batteries.
That happens.
You get it, it's beautiful, but what are you going to do with it? You have to get the batteries. So we don't want to give you just a pendant without a chain, because what are you going to do with just a pendant?
I have to say that happened to us with our daughter, and after the first time it doesn't happen again, because next time you get a gift, you buy or you have the batteries on hand. You don't always have the right size that you need, right?
That's
but you
another
learned,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
Or you can't find it or whatever. It's a unique type of battery. But anyway, the point is that it is really disappointing when someone gets it and they're like, oh, I can't use that toy. So same thing. You don't want someone to be saying, oh, I like that, but now I can't wear it because I don't have a chain.
Exactly.
So it's a bonus. And some people even like just wearing the chain on its own, or they can wear it with other pendants that they might have.
Now, we still are able to get it to you in time if you need it for Christmas.
Depending on when you're watching.
Depending on when you're watching, yeah. Because this is a new show specifically for this month. And some of you have guests in the house that are unexpected. Some, you expected them, but you say, let's not exchange gifts this year, and they end up bringing a gift. And that's a Hawaii thing. You're not going to show up with somebody at somebody's house and not have a gift.
Right.
So just when some people insist, no, we're not giving gifts, and maybe you're the guest and you're watching in the guest room, so to speak, on the TV, and you're watching Showcase Hawaii, and you need to get somebody something, maybe your host, somebody something that you need right away, but you can't go out because you don't have a car. Well, call us. We could still deliver if it's before Christmas.
Yes.
And you can just say, oh, I have something coming that I forgot to, pick up at the house or whatever. Do you mind if I send it here? We're happy to do that. In fact, Lori and I were talking about guests and how we save a room as a guest room.
Well, a lot of people do that. Even when you watch these shows where people are trying to either rent or buy a house, they always want that extra room. They're willing to pay all year long.
Right. For that extra
room, holding it for that maybe guest that might come.
Exactly. So we had a guest that came in the beginning of the year, and they stayed and they were happy, but they ended up going to a different island, so they didn't stay the whole time with us. It worked out perfectly. But then for the rest of the year, it just sat there waiting kind of for another guest, but not really.
Right.
We just had it ready.
Right.
Finally, Lori says, I don't know why we even have that.
Right.
And I said, I agree with you. We don't even go into that room. And because the house is like a mansion, and half the rooms we don't even visit. Just kidding. Every space is
fully utilized.
And not only that, we need the space.
Right.
So to have a guest room, that's not, for me, it's not reasonable, because we don't have a wing on this side that never gets used or whatever.
And then you've had that situation, right? Let's say you say, oh, you can stay in the office, but now you can't get to your computer, or you can't get to your office, or you can't get to your file, or whatever.
Or you could have a pull-out couch in the office, or
But Wayne was saying you shouldn't make them too comfortable, because then they're gonna not want to leave.
Right. So I said, you know what? I'm doing this UH health study where I said in a previous show, I'm working with the University of Hawaii on getting healthy, and they want you to walk, and they want you to bike and work out and do resistance training. So I said, why don't we just set up a little home gym in that space? And if we have guests, we could get a blow-up bed, and they could, if they want to work out, they can work out. But I want to make sure that we're healthy throughout the year, and not, have this guest room taking up a space and we're not able to utilize it. So, guests, you love them or you can leave them. But I do enjoy guests. But after, it's like fish. After 3 days, they gotta throw it out. So that's it. But if you are a guest, or if you have a guest and need a beautiful, and this is very kind of Hawaiiana too, but if you need a beautiful gift, I think this is the perfect gift.
For those of you who are here on vacation, traveling, and whenever you get back, you want to have some gifts to hand out, it's easy.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just order, have it sent to your home, or sent directly to whoever you want to gift to. And that way, you don't have to worry about packing it, carrying it, right?
Well, I remember several times we've had people visiting the islands before Christmas. And the neat thing was, they saw the show at the hotel.
Yes.
They ended up ordering, and they found out that we put everything in a gift box. They knew that they were getting home near Christmas, so they didn't want to have to wrap everything.
Right.
And then they also found out that it was free shipping to the mainland.
Right. So why not have it sent home?
Right. They were super excited.
Or directly. But the great thing is, you can be shopping from the comfort of your room, and for the local residents from your house. But we take care of all of it for you. And I just thought of, for those of you traveling, what I love about traveling during the holidays is whenever you get back, which could be even after the new year, you can just then get your gifts out because no one expects to receive it while you're traveling.
That's true. You can buy yourself some time. Actually, that's what we always do. As you know, with our Koa Wood products, the grain in the koa in every piece is going to be different.
I love that.
And because of that, it'll feel like a one-of-a-kind piece. This particular piece is substantial because it's about 1 inch wide, 2 inches long, but it's about 1 inch wide. So when it's sitting on you, people will notice it, and you can see that grain.
And it feels very elegant on.
It's
right?
very, it's a weird thing to say, but it's very soft feeling on.
Oh,
comfortable.
That's nice.
It's
It's
very
important.
comfortable.
It's important. You want to know it's there, but you don't want to know it's there. You know, you just want that
Kind of
feeling.
like me. You want to know I'm there, but not really.
Okay, I won't say that for me.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't
And
happen.
you. Yeah, exactly.
You may wish that, but it's not going to happen.
I know you're
so
there.
get over it.
I always know you're there. Can I just point out, people were asking about the wood and how you protect it.
Yes.
You really don't have to do much. If you could
Right.
see on the screen, it's coated in a clear resin.
Yes.
So what that coating does, it protects the wood, and it also brings out the grain.
Well, you get that shine
You get
and
that shine.
luster.
Now, I'm proud to say this. I handpicked the koa wood out
I know.
because
I
I
thought that was
wanted
a very
it to
cool
be
process.
special. And then you made a special request. You said, make sure you get something with a lot of grain.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like dark koa, some people like light koa.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to get a mixture of all those different qualities that koa wood has. And I think we did a very, very good job with this. And it looks beautiful with that silver finish.
So we decided to offer the earrings separately because sometimes people don't want the set.
Right.
So here's the option, right? You can buy the pendant with the earrings as well, or you can just get the earrings. So the beautiful thing about these earrings is you have that iridescence from the mother of pearl, and you have your choice of the gold plated over the silver or the 0.925 sterling silver. And it's funny, we have people really buying both, one of each, because they like to switch it around in their wardrobe. And then we also have those who just love one or the other.
Now, I wouldn't consider these button earrings because they're a little bigger than button earrings. They're about 3/8 of an inch from wingspan to wingspan. As you were saying, it has that mother of pearl inlay. There's also a post-back closure. It's all 0.925 sterling silver, so you don't have to worry about any reaction. But they are a beautiful yet delicate and simple outline of a butterfly.
And you know, it is a simple outline, but there's that detail where
Right.
it's a little broader on the top, which really accentuates that butterfly look.
Right.
I love that.
But it's so simple yet so effective.
Yes.
So if you know somebody that loves butterflies, and you were saying there's a lot of symbolism around it, you know, hope, love, healing, and transformation. And I think this is a perfect gift, as you were also saying, to give to somebody that, you know, might be going off island, or that you just want to say you're thinking about them, or maybe they're going through a hard time and you want to give something that symbolizes hope and transformation, and that they'll get through that place that they're at and they're going to come out renewed and refreshed. But again, I haven't been featuring butterflies, so
Yeah.
this is a whole package.
Well-
We have the pendants, we have the earrings, and we have the rings, which we'll be featuring a little later.
Well, it's
But I'm
interesting.
excited.
Yeah, it's interesting because I think as parents, you watch your children go through various transformations throughout their life. You know, whether it's achievements or just struggles, and then they themselves grow and change and transform. And then we have a lot of grandparents who want to gift to their grandchildren because they also are so proud of them. I mean, I love hearing that joy in the person who's giving the gift, and they're just, oh, I'm so proud of them, or I love them so much, or I just want them to know how much I care, or that I'm thinking of them. And I get especially sad when I hear about how far away a child is living now. You know, I mean, the child could be 50 or 60 or whatever, but it's like, oh, they're living, you know, across the country. And when's the last time you saw them? And
I was watching this post regarding how this person said, oh, I have to cherish every moment that I spend with my daughter because she moved away to the mainland and she plans on staying there. And in the next 20 years, if I only see her once a year, then I'm gonna only see her 20 times probably for the rest of my life.
Which is so weird to hear, because when you think about that, maybe for the first 20 years or, you know, I don't know, 15 or 18, you saw them every day, 24/7.
Yeah, but for the last 20 years, you're not going to see them. And that's if they come back every year. That's if you see them every year. And it's more than likely that won't happen. So you're lucky if you get 10 days that are, or 10 times you get to see them that are very precious and full of quality.
Well, and it's funny because we talk about how we've been watching the K-dramas, and we were just watching one that was so touching because the mother was saying, you know, like a good parent needs to know when to let their child go on their own and grow and be independent, you know, basically let go, which in my mind, I visualize, you know, kind of if you're holding the butterfly and you open your hands and let them fly out, you know.
In your mind, you're not opening your hands. Our daughter will be with us till she's 70.
Say. Well, I think that's neat when families stay together, but of course you want their independence and you want to let them go.
Fly.
I know.
And we'll send her off with a pair of butterfly earrings.
Well, she does love butterflies.
So this is great.
Yeah.
This isn't only for somebody younger, more mature. It doesn't matter what age. This works really well for any age.
Well, and that's what I was going to say is, you know, again, you can have a child who's 50, 60, whatever, but I'm also thinking about friends who have gone through their own transformation, or who maybe you want to give them a gift of hope or love because they're going through things, whether it's positive or negative. You know, it could be they're going through a struggle and they're making their way through. It could also be, I mean, we have friends who have moved and they're adjusting to not being in Hawaii. We get text messages, oh, I miss this food, or oh, I don't have this kind of weather, or oh, I'm, you know, really missing Hawaii. And so, you know, and then also you have positive things that people are going through, and you want to show them how much you care and how much you're thinking of them.
All the milestones. But, you know, it's, if you really listen to Showcase Hawaii, you can hear the backstory and the history and even a little bit of culture with the products that we give. So when you give the products yourself, you have that knowledge that we imparted through the show.
Yeah.
That's what I love about the show.
Right.
We try and teach you something about the product and the backstory behind it.
Right.
And that way, when you give it to somebody, you're not saying, oh, this is about hope and healing and transformation. You know, we heard a story that you're able to, through the Coconut Wireless, you're able to, you know, put forth that story that we told you. So it just keeps going on and on. So that's what we love about it.
And can I just say, I always want to mention that the person who gives the gift also experiences a lot of happiness, and we hear it all the time. And they call and they text and they write and they tell us, it made me so happy to gift that. And when they called or texted or told me how much they loved it, it made me so happy.
We spread joy and happiness.
Nice.
That's what we really love to do.
I love that.
You're gonna love these.
The ordering process is so easy. If you've never ordered before, you could give us a call, or you could log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv. We're happy to walk you through the process. Or if you need us to walk you through the process over the phone, just give us a call. We're happy to help.
Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016.
Well, here's a look at all the wonderful things that we're featuring for this month.
Our beautiful Hawaiian Scroll Koa Reversible Fish Hook.
This is going to fly out.
Yeah.
I have a feeling this is going to fly out.
You know too.
Well, we featured the gold several months back.
Sold out.
Sold out. No problem.
But we got a lot of requests for silver.
Mm-hmm.
So this is silver plated over brass, which makes it durable and affordable. And it's Big Island Koa Wood inlaid into this beautiful piece. It's a really nice size.
Well, it's reversible too, and you can see there on the back it has that Hawaiian scroll design. It's a heritage design. It is, as I said, reversible, so you can wear it on this side or the Koa side, and it's just a stunning piece. Now, we're including a 24-inch 6-millimeter Cuban link chain. It's a beautiful chain, very heavy, very solid.
Right.
People were asking for a heavy, sturdy, solid chain to go with this, and it pairs beautifully on either the Koa side or the reversible side.
Right. I mean, it's a great deal at this price. We are really trying to offer you some special items for the holidays and a 24-inch chain. We get a lot of requests for longer chains. So this is a really special piece in itself, just the pendant, but now you add that beautiful chain.
Now, what I like about having a longer chain is you could wear it inside your shirt or outside your shirt,
Yes.
and it looks excellent either way.
Right.
And this is stunning when the light hits it. You could see all the variations in the grain of the Koa.
Yes.
And as you said, it comes from the Big Island. So every piece is unique. When you're wearing it, it hits the light in a different way. So it kind of glows depending on how the light is coming in and which angle it's hitting that wood at.
Now our Uli Uli Lapis CZ quilt power collection. Oh my gosh.
It's a mouthful, and it should be because it's beautiful.
But
There's
look-
so much going on.
Look at that mother of pearl, which is also known as abalone shell, but it's very dimensional with a lot of different color tones as the light hits it. And then that cutout design is stunning.
Now we're offering either the pendant, as you can see there on screen, or the earrings. Either or. Now, if you just want the pendant, it's $74.99. It includes the chain. Or if you just want the pair of earrings, it's $74.99. Now, let's say you want to buy the whole set. We're having a special buy two at $140.
Yeah,
and that's an excellent price.
That's an excellent price. And usually earrings actually cost more
Oh, yes,
than the
definitely.
pendant. So
definitely.
that is really, really special. And I can just think of so many people who would love wearing this. And that rich color of the lapis is just so beautiful. It just sets off.
It
and
does.
kind of, you can see the different pinks, blues, greens kind of coming through that mother of pearl, which then highlights back with the lapis.
Now that's 0.925 sterling silver under that gold plating. We also have those pave stones, cubic zirconia, set all the way around the mother of pearl and the lapis. But you could see it's a leaf motif of quilt design, and it just really reflects the light beautifully depending on how it's moving.
And really nice details with those CZs all around. And the main part of the earring dangles independently, so there's movement.
Now, if you like movement, you're going to love these
I
Jade
do love
Kauai
these.
Eternity CZ dangle earrings. We haven't featured these before. If you had our jade pieces in the past, this will
Yes.
match perfectly. Or a lot of people collect jade, so
Right.
this will match with their jade collection.
Yes, definitely. You have to put together a collection if you don't have one already. I really like this style. It's so on trend. Everyone is asking for these longer dangles, and they move with you. So you've got the CZ at the top, and then you have the chain coming down. It's about a 2-inch drop from where it enters your pierced ears, and it looks really good. A lot of people aren't sure about, can I wear this? But yes, you can. It looks really nice. And these little details, right? You've got the CZ going in a circle all the way around the hoop of the po'ai. The po'ai is a circle, right? And so that brings a lot of good luck to people. They believe in it being a symbol of eternity, long life, good luck, and along with having a jade piece.
Yes, this whole thing is lucky. Now, not only that, you have two, so
Yes,
it's like double
luck.
But you can see how they dangle independently. Now, you were wearing these, and you said it was very light.
Yes.
It didn't feel heavy on your ear.
Not at all.
And I think a lot of people are concerned about that. But Lori tests these out herself, and she's the one to either approve or disapprove. If it doesn't go through her approval process, we don't feature it. And these scored high on that. You could see the drop is about 2 inches. And these are going to vary in color.
Now, our Koa Hawaiian Scroll Open Cuff, this is our exclusive design. And it really culminated over many years of listening to all of you and what you wanted.
It did.
So we've got this beautiful koa inlaid in the center, surrounded on either side by this beautiful Hawaiian scroll work.
It was very difficult to design this because that delicate Hawaiian scroll work only had about 2 to 3 millimeters we had to work with.
Right.
And then we didn't want to take away from the koa wood. So we made sure we had that nice balance of the Hawaiian scroll on the top and the bottom. That open cuff design allows for both men and women to wear it. And it doesn't matter what size wrist you are, because you can open it up and it will stay on your wrist without falling off, or you can squeeze it and it will stay on your wrist. We have a lot of people wearing these as couples, and they go kind of matchy-matchy.
Well, we always say jewelry has no gender, and so I love this piece because anyone can wear it. And I personally love that I can open it by pulling gently like you just described, putting it over my wrist, and then squeezing it to fit more tightly if I want, or keeping it loose and pushing it up. A lot of people like to push it up on their arm.
Now, this is 14 karat gold plated over brass. It is a special piece because we haven't featured this very often in the past. And it's our design. It's Showcase Hawaii's design. And we love featuring something like this because we know it's going to be super popular.
I know.
It feels like one
quantities.
of a kind. Yeah. And it feels like one of a kind because that grain
is
going to be different on every single piece.
Well, we hope you were able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.